Hey loves, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna make over this lamp using my brand new decoupage paper called Franche's House. I couldn't wait to share this makeover with you guys because it just came out so good. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is grab my new decoupage paper called Franche's House, and I'm just gonna outline each compartment things here on the lampshade. I don't know what they're called. And I'm grabbing a brush and I'm wetting it in water and then just doing the outline and tearing it up. Now, this serves as a template, but you're gonna see what I should have done to start with. Then I'm gonna go in with Liquid Patina by DIY Paint. You could also use Mod Podge. And because this is not like really like fabric and it's kind of like vinyl, I did a whole coat of this first. I let it dry a little bit and then I went in with more Liquid Patina and then I put on the decoupage paper. And this is the paper, this right here. This is shipping paper you can get at Costco for like $4 maybe. And I should have done this first. So I did a template with that paper and I did it more precise. And then I used that template and then, you know, made more templates out of the decoupage paper. And this was so much easier because I had so much excess paper that it was gonna be too hard to do. So anyways, I did my first coat and then I'm gonna do two at a time, like with the whole first coat, and then I'm gonna go back because once it dries a little bit it's like tackier and it's better. So then now I'm just putting on the decoupage paper and I'm taking my time. Now if you have a lampshade like this, you're gonna want to be patient because you have to, you know, smooth it out, whatever. And if there's too much paper, like you're gonna see here, I have to start going in and tearing it because otherwise it's gonna wrinkle way too much and it's not gonna go onto the lampshade very well. So it's kind of a tedious project if you have a lampshade like this, but the result, it's so worth it. I absolutely love it. So anyways, I also go in and add liquid patina on the top and then on the edges here, again, I'm going in with that brush and just taking out the excess paper. Okay, so now it's time to paint the base of the lamp once I finish the lampshade and putting all the decoupage papers. So this color I mixed this color, I'm gonna link everything down below because this is my first time using that gray color, and I've used this pigment before by DIY Paint, but now I can't remember the name, or better yet, I can't pronounce it. And that was the base coat for the base of the lamp. It was already kind of rustic. So anyways, now this I am using to dye the beads of the lamp because they were very like muted already because it's totally vintage. So I needed to bring it back to life, and I thought like giving it this pink color would just, I don't know, like give it a shush. I don't know. But I love how it turned out. I think I'm gonna do this more from now on because it was just so much fun. And then now I'm just using the same color that I just mixed, which I just mixed it with water, and I'm just dyeing the fabric of the ribbon here. Ugh. Man, it's been a long week. Every week is long, but anyway, yeah, so you get what I'm doing. I'm dyeing it all, and then it's the next day. I've been working on some stuff, just playing around, and now I'm gonna go in with Bohemian Blue by DIY Paint. Now I had a different thought of how I was going to do this, but the brush took over, the paint took over, and I just painted the whole thing. Like, and then you're like, well, why did you do that base coat? who knows. But it also serves as a primer, let's say, because it's like clay based. So yeah. So I really like the color, like the base color that I did. So once I drained this in water, I tapped it so that color can come through. Does it come through at the end? Honestly, I don't know. I'm going in now with some Painterly by DIY Paint. Again, everything is going to be linked down below because I cannot remember the names of everything that I used. But now I'm just dry brushing and very lightly going over it and smoothing it out because I don't want like harsh lines on it, but I do want those pops of color, and I just want it to pop. So basically the base color that I did was just kind of like a primer thingy. I don't know, but I think it still peeks through here and there at the finale. I'm not sure, but now I'm just playing around with 2 or 3 Painterly colors here, and then I'm gonna go in with one of the newest colors of DIY Paint. This is what it's looking like. It's semi-dry, not really, but even like this, I loved it. So I wasn't sure if I was going to seal it because it just looked so good when it dried up because it looked like stone. But when you seal DIY Paint, it just comes back to that rich, like dark original color. So, and I always seal stuff, but I really liked how it was looking. This is the new color by DIY Paint. It's such a pretty pink, but I blended it a little bit too hard. So I had to go back in later with the same color that I used. Yeah, the same color that I used to dye the beads and stuff, and then I added another Painterly onto it. So anyway, it's just a lot of coloring and just making it your own. And I think that's the greatest thing about like thrifting and DIYing, you know, old things into new things and making it your own, because really, honestly, I think we should all make our homes ours. You know what I mean? Like, the reason I chose this paper is because it's what goes with my living room. And honestly, I'm gonna try to sell this, but if I don't, I'm not gonna be mad about it because it matches. So anyway, now let's see here. Okay, since we had to, like, you know, rip the paper or whatever, it wasn't perfect in a lot of areas. So in some areas I still had the fabric in the back, so then I just dyed it with the blue that we used for the base coat. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So here it goes. I'm sealing it. You see how it darkens it and it just enriches it. So the pink got lost, so I went back in with the other pink and then another one by Painterly. It's all in the same line. It's all DIY Paint, and it's just awesome because it just gives it that pop, and I absolutely love it. So I went in with this sealer because I felt like the paper was a little bit too matte, and now I wish I had left it matte. But here's the reveal. Here's how it looks. I love it. It's so pretty. You know, you could tell it's vintage, but yet it has like this bohemian new feel to it, and it goes perfectly with the wall on my living room. I just love it. What do you think? Have you done lamps before? Have you tried decoupage paper on lamps before? Does this inspire you to perhaps revamp your old lampshades or something like that? Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.